The first steps were taken today to spend £500 million redeveloping Birmingham. It could mean demolishing the city's controversial library and improving rundown areas to attract businesses to set up there.
Well, it's the first real deal by the government's local enterprise partnership set up to regenerate the city. But without any money to do it, organisers had to come up with another way of finding the cash. And as our business correspondent Mark Goff reports, they've now got a rather large IOU from the council.
5 years from now, the area around Birmingham's town hall could look a bit different. Shiny new buildings, shops and offices. The concrete library will be rubble. The vision is wide streets and squares.
If you look back at the history of the way this site's been developed, when they actually undertook all the major highway changes across Birmingham, unfortunately they actually didn't just destroy buildings, they destroyed streets, they destroyed places. What we're hoping to do and what we're planning to do is actually to put those pedestrian streets back in and put the public space back in.
It'll cost £450 million. The developer is Argent, who are putting up most of the cash. They've done this kind of thing in Birmingham before. They turned a canal-side wasteland into this. Brindley Place, and the money flowed in. 8,500 people work in Brindley Place now. This place generates millions of pounds. But in these straitened economic times, how do you convince investors to splash out? Well, you spend some of your own money first. So Birmingham City Council, with the local enterprise partnership, the government's regeneration body, is putting in £60 million with Argent and another £70 million for other regeneration schemes. But the government hasn't given the local enterprise partnership any money to play with. The enterprise partnership and the City Council came up with a plan. The council said, we'll give you an advance on the business rates we'll collect from the buildings you put up. And city confidence is infectious for foreign investors.
You've got to see the big buildings coming out of the ground. You've got to see the ambition. Then they believe you. Then they will come and put their money behind it. Since we've made these announcements, there's been a lot of inquiries, particularly overseas inquiries. And if you think about what our economy needs in the UK here, we've simply got to attract more of those big hitters from overseas, come and spend their dollars and whatever else in this country.
And what's their appeal of coming to Birmingham rather than coming to London?
This is the feedback from them. The feedback is this is a nice place to live. It's a good place to actually get in and out of. It's good quality of life. When you compare that to London, which is becoming rather overcrowded and expensive, we're in a good position to actually exploit that competitive advantage.
With planning permission, building should start in 2 years. Mark Goff in Birmingham for Central Tonight.